Hello everyone. I know it's been a little bit, but I think it's finally time we get a new video in. Now, as of recently, I've been on Facebook Marketplace a little bit more, and I decided to try and find some Thomas items on there. And well, let's just say I scored a pretty good victory. Hello everyone. It's time for our next Thomas and Friends new collection video, or aka just new additions to the collection. He's done all new editions, but these are the editions I got from the loft. And there's a lot to go through, so this video is probably going to be a long one. Anyways, please make sure to like, subscribe, and comment. And hit that bell for notifications. Alright, let's get to it. Starting off, we have this 2002 Tommy Thomas. A very good item in my opinion. Not much to really say about this guy, but the white running board is awesome. He's missing his eyebrows and buffers, but I'll Sharpie those. And he works. Very nice that he works, and I'm very happy that he does, because, you know, he's a really good item. Next up, we have the 2000-something Telby. This Telby's been produced for the exact same for so many years, and I just got it. And the box was destroyed by my dog, because of course it was. But anyways, this Telby's very good. Henrietta looks nice as well. It's Troublesome Truck, and he works extremely well as well. Next up, we have Salty. This guy was very hard to put together and get the battery in, but he works out pretty well, honestly. Very nice runner, and overall very good item in general. Can't really complain about Salty. I like his details. The rip overs are a bit weird, but I think it's meant to represent rust, but I don't know. Alright, next up is Emily. Emily is a tender-powered engine, which does look pretty disproportionate, I will say, but if it helps with giving her a big wheel and her accurate look, I'll take it. She also works out pretty well, honestly. So I can't really complain that much. So yes, all four of the new motorized engines work, which I'm extremely surprised by, and also extremely happy about. And next up we got this troublesome van. Not much to really say here, he's just kind of there. Now we have these two guys, the pullback Thomas and Percy. These guys look like they're following you in every single direction. It's extremely creepy, extremely odd, and it gives me nightmares at night. So thank you, Thomas and Percy. They're pullbacks, so you pull them back in, just moves normally. Even their eyes move side to side, which I think is a pretty cool detail. Alright, next up are the take-along items, which, oh boy, I got a lot. Starting off with Henry, complete. Very nice to get Henry in the collection. He's a very good item. You can obviously tell he's an older item because of the metal smoke box, not the plastic one. And has an amazing wheel configuration. Other than that, really good item. Love the tender, and just love how he looks. Next up is Gordon, incomplete. I have Edwards tender on him to make him look more complete, but he also has a very nice wheel arrangement. Not totally correct, but looks pretty good, honestly. He runs well, no really mixing axles. It generally just looks nice and, you know, works nice. Which is all you can really ask from a take-along model. Not much to really mess it up, but hey, anything can be messed up. Next up is Busy BJ. I love this item so much. It is extremely accurate, with his shocked face with the gigantic pupils, the red nose, and bees surrounding him. Especially on their smoke box. That's super accurate. A very high quality item. Like all old take-along items are. These are extremely high quality, which is the reason I love collecting this range. Alright, next up is Toad and Oliver. I grouped these two together because obviously they work together and just very nice together. Oliver is also a really good model. His face is a little odd, but it's stylized, and I like it. He works out very well, and his wheel configuration works. Toad also looks nice. He's just a bean. Look at the little bean. I like him. They both look nice. As I mentioned, every single item here is take-along except for one thing at the end, and I'll show that. Alright, next up is Mavis. Mavis is also a very good item. She works out pretty well. Her axles are a bit sticky, but I can't really complain that much. She actually looks really nice and really well detailed. The calculators on the front are pretty hard to notice, but honestly they are there, so that's all I can really say. And all the details are there, which I honestly find really shocking. We have Diesel 10, and I like this item, but I just have a few problems with it. Number one, his face. That is not Diesel 10's face. Why is it happy smiling? Yes, he has grins and other items, but it's like an evil grin, like, I'm gonna kill you. Not this goofy as heck smiley. And the claw is okay. It can go in all directions. Look at this. hours of fun. But why doesn't the claw clamp up and down? That's like one of the main play features. I swear, every single company gets Diesel 10's claw at least somewhat wrong, except for Bandai. Bandai is the champ. Alright, next up we have Stephanie. Now what to say about him? Very, 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 very accurate. And a pretty decent face. The face isn't amazing, but it's pretty decent. Next up is Fergus, who I also love. He has this very nice wheel configuration. His face looks nice. He feels very high quality. And his flywheel even moves. I didn't say it always worked, but I mean, it does most of the time work when it gets connected to the axle correctly. So yeah, very good item. Next up, we have Emily, whose eyes are a bit chipped. I'm gonna have to fix those, but this item's pretty good. Bit scratched up, bit dinged up, but the wheel looks pretty nice. Obviously, no side rods on any of these items, but I don't think that really attracts to anything. Pretty good in my opinion. Very nice item. Next up, we have Whiff. Didn't much say about him. He's actually pretty nicely detailed. I like his face, I like his cap, I like the lamp at the back, and his wheel configuration is actually pretty nice as well. And I'm kind of repeating myself here, but there's not really much to say about a lot of these items. We'll get to the more interesting ones in a little bit. Next up is Coldy. Coldy is an anomaly to me, because why did they make him? He's a Railway Series character that never got into the TV series, period, but they made him. And he looks extremely nice, though. I will say that. He has his back face that says, "I kill millions every single day." But I mean, it looks good. It looks nice. Look at the happy face. And overall, his details are very nice and very accurate. The angled boiler, his face, everything just kind of works. Alright, and now on to all the narrow gauge items. I went from having no narrow gauge items to having all numbers 1 through 5. I think that's somewhat concerning, but whatever. Next up, we have Skarloey. One thing I love about all the narrow gauge items is that they made the wheels smaller. That's such a cool detail. I love that. He looks very nice as well, with the golden ring around and overall just a nice little small proportionate body. Next up is Rheneas, which the color is a little bit odd. Probably should be more orange, but can't really complain that much. He still looks really nice. His wheels are extremely small, which I like. And once again, he has very nice detail. Next up, we have Sir Handel. He has 2 big wheels and 1 small wheel. Don't really know if that's proportionate to the show, but still looks pretty nice. All details are right, and his face is pretty good as well. All the faces are a little bit weird, but they'll suffice. So we have Peter Sam. I really like Peter Sam. His face just looks so happy and nice and joyful. And, most importantly, they got the funnel right. I honestly thought they would not do the funnel right, but this is the thing with Take-Along. They do the extra mile. The funnel is amazing. I love it. Honestly, very nice item. Next up is Rusty. Very small wheels, once again. And one thing I haven't mentioned is that all these items, the caps can literally be touched through. And if you have small enough hands, you can connect your fingers to each side, which I find really cool. And honestly, that is extremely accurate with everything that goes along with it. Next up, we have Trevor, starting the road vehicles. I actually like Trevor a lot. His flywheel works once again, hours fun, and his wheel color is a little bit odd though. The face also isn't amazing. It looks pretty toyish in my opinion, but hey, it still looks pretty nice. And it has a little magnet at the back, which means he can pull the Express if he wanted to. I don't know if you wanted him to, but if you want him to, he can. Next up, we have Lori 1's coach. I have Lori 1 somewhere else, aka at home. I just got the coach because I wanted Lori 1 to be nice and complete. Very nice to have him because Lori 1's a very good item. Next up, we have Max, I think. I do not know the name. Oh, shit, it's Monty. Sorry. But Monty honestly looks really, really, really good. No, but to say, it's Monty. His bucket goes up and down, which means you can literally just pour something out, which I think is actually pretty nice. Really nice play feature. And you're not too special, but still good. But yeah, the item's nice. Also very nice face. Once again, majority of these faces are pretty good. Now is Ned. Ned's an item I've wanted to get for so long, and I'm so happy I finally have him. Because his details are super nice. He has a posable shovel arm that you can move up and down. His face is super accurate. He just looks really nice. He's just a really good item. I love him. He's a little strunkly. Or as I like to call him, a little queso. And now we have the breakdown crane. Basically, if an engine breaks down, let's just say Stephanie had a bit too much last night and falls onto the ground, breakdown crane can pick him up, swing him over to the side, bring him up, and take him away. Very nice item, once again. I don't know what to say, but the item is super accurate to the original breakdown cranes. Now we have the Chinese dragon, which, once again, also looks extremely nice. Press steel on the back and his little ring goes up. While you're bouncing along, he can just go ching, 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 ching. Very nice. Makes a really good Percy and the Dragon remake. And finally, to finish off the collection, we have Bandai Bill. Now I have 2 Bandai items, which I never thought I'd have, but hey, beggars can't be choosers. I think it's a bit loose here, but still pretty nice. And overall, the item's in much better condition than my Oliver. Extremely good item. And that's the end of my new collection. Oh, wait, there's one more thing. The Sodor Covered Bridge. I got this guy for 50 cents. I'm going to say here, he's in a Birdie and the Great Race set. I can't really attach him to anything, but he looks really nice. Pretty big item and will make for great scenery. Alright, and that's my collection. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!